here you are again. As always, at this table. I knew I'd find you right here. You never change your habits, do you? It's so typical of you. You think I don't notice such little things. You're wrong. I notice everything. Even the way you turn the pages a little faster when you're nervous. You're doing the same thing now. Why are you nervous? Because of me. Oh, you fool. Why didn't you wait for me at the entrance? I followed you almost immediately. If you had turned around, you would have seen me. But you were certainly lost in your thoughts. You're so often lost in the clouds that sometimes I want to shake you by the shoulders, so you'll finally look only at me. It's so cloudy outside today. The sky is gray, as if someone spilled mascara across the entire horizon. I like this kind of weather because it seems to say, sit in silence and don't go anywhere. And you're sitting here next to me. How nice it is to realize that. You know, I don't like sharing you with others. When people come in here, I immediately get angry. You don't even look at them, but that's not enough. I want you to look only at me. See only me. Hear only my voice. Is that really so much? You're smiling, but not at me. You're smiling at the book, as if the words on the page could be more important than me. It's a little offensive, but I'll still forgive you. After all, you're mine. Yes, mine, even if you don't realize it yet. And you know what's strangest? I remember perfectly well every time we were here together. You probably think it's a coincidence that we meet. But no, I'm always here, even if you don't notice. Today, for example, you didn't close your notebook properly again. I knew you'd leave the bookmark crooked, and guess what? I was right. I know you better than you know yourself. Why are you turning away? Are you embarrassed? No need. I love seeing your reactions. I know every one of them. When you try to pretend you don't care, your hand shakes. When you're angry, you bite your lip. And when you're afraid, your eyes get so big. And right now, they're just like that. You think I'm kidding? No, I'm serious. You know you can't run away from me, right? Even if you try. I saw you rush out of here once before, as if you wanted to hide. Do you know how I felt then? It was like my heart was being cut open with a knife. I barely kept myself from grabbing your hand right in front of everyone. But next time, if you decide to run away, I won't hold back. Are you looking out the window again? There's nothing there. Only the rain is gathering. Do you want me to tell you what's really out there? There's boredom there. There are people there who know nothing about you. They don't know that you laugh so quietly, as if afraid to disturb the air. They don't know that you reread your favorite pages 3 times. They don't know that you have me. And I have you. You probably think I talk too much. But I'm silent the rest of the time. You just don't notice. You read, and I watch. The hours go by, and I memorize every second with you. Maybe it seems strange, but I don't care. Let it be strange for everyone else. For me, it's life. Oh, I dropped my pen again. You're always so clumsy. If I weren't here, it would have rolled under the table, and you'd be crawling back there, dirtying your sleeves. Silly. You have no idea how many times I've picked up your things before they fell to the floor. You just don't notice. And maybe that's for the best. Otherwise, you'd start to fear me even more. Although, I like it when you're afraid. Fear makes you real. You stop pretending and show me what you really are. And I love the real thing. I love the way your breathing gets ragged. I love the way your gaze tries to comprehend how close I am. I love your heart, which beats faster when I say, "You belong to me." Do you think I don't notice how you want to leave early? You've already looked at your watch 3 times today. Why? There's nothing for you there anyway, beyond that door. Only cold people and emptiness. And here I am. Do you really want to leave me for the void? Don't make me laugh. Oh, wait. Your hair has fallen over your face. Don't move, that's it. Silly. You can't even take proper care of yourself. It's good that you have me. Tell me, why aren't you saying anything, afraid to say too much? But can there really be unnecessary words between us? I'd listen to you forever, even if you were saying the most boring thing. But you're silent, and I have to speak for both of us. Oh well, I don't mind. The main thing is that you're here. You fold down the corner of the page again, like you always do. Why do you do that? You think no one will notice, but I see everything. It's like a little signal. I'm here, I'm thinking. I like this signal. It tells me that you live in your own thoughts, that you have a world inside you, and I can be its guest. Don't be embarrassed, just continue. Sometimes I think you deliberately put difficult passages of text where it's harder for me to understand you. I'm joking, of course, but there's truth in the joke. You love challenges, and I love solving them. It suits us. You're a puzzle that I want to piece together, carefully and slowly. Don't hold anything back, even if it seems silly to you. Oh, you're biting your lip again. Stop that, or I'll start to think you're nervous because of me. Although, maybe it's because of me. You laugh alone with a book, as if you had a personal joker there. It's sweet. I like knowing which lines touch you. Sometimes I take those parts and say them to myself later to save them for myself. If you don't ask, I just do it. You look at me like you want to say something, but you can't bring yourself to. Tell me. Just once, say it's okay. Just once, let me know. I'm not asking for confessions, just a sign. You see, it's important to me to know that you're here and now with me, and not somewhere in my thoughts where I'm not allowed. Be quiet sometimes. I don't mind silence, but I want to feel like it's shared, not just yours. Someone was laughing loudly at the counter today. I noticed you look up from your book for a moment, distracted. I didn't like that. Why would anyone laugh loudly in a library? It's like a fingernail on glass. I'd quietly ask them to calm down, but I understand that might cause a ruckus. It's better if I change my position, give you a quick glance, and you'll return to your rhythm. It's easier and safer that way. Sometimes I think we have our own silent agreement. You read, I watch, and the world around us seems to stop. It doesn't require words, but if anyone tries to interfere, I'll figure out how to protect this rhythm myself. Don't think I want to control your every breath. I just want you to have a place where you can safely be yourself. If that means adapting a little, I'll adapt. Have you ever noticed how I sometimes leave little clues in places I think you'll find interesting? Maybe you'll find them later and smile. Not because I want you to depend on me, but because it's important to me to share what I think you'll enjoy. It's like little gifts found in unexpected places. Do you like surprises? I guess so. Sometimes I want to ask, why don't you ask for help more often? You're used to solving everything yourself, and that's respectable. But sometimes you're just tired, and no one notices. I see it. I've noticed the dark circles under your eyes when you hold your breath over a difficult paragraph. I could suggest a break, but I don't always dare. I don't want to interrupt your flow. But if you want, I can say, let's go get some coffee. And you'll be surprised how easy it is to take a break. You think I don't get tired of constantly watching. Wrong. I get tired, but it's a happy tiredness. Sometimes you want to step away, and I understand that you need space. Then it's important for me to know the sign, and I'll leave. But more often than not, I stay, because your silence is precious to me. And if someone decides to talk to you, I'll come to you and just stand next to you. No scenes, no unnecessary words. It almost always works. Sometimes I remember how you once left early without saying goodbye. I wondered then, why did he leave? I stood and watched your back disappear through the door, and it was unpleasant. I don't like it when people leave without a word. I had to wait then, and waiting is always hard. So now I try to stay close to you, so as not to let you slip away unnoticed. Yes, it may seem intrusive, but for me, it's a way to avoid emptiness. And do you remember that time you fell asleep over a book? I smiled just thinking about it. You looked so peaceful, like a child who had finally rested. I carefully closed the book, removed the fallen bookmark, and sat next to you until you woke up. It was quiet and good. I want more moments like this without words, just being there while you rest. Don't be afraid to trust me. I'll just be there. Sometimes I want to test you with a little challenge. Linger a little longer than usual, or walk past so you'll notice. And if you don't react, I get upset. But not in a bad way. It's just important to me to know what you think of me. You don't have to say anything. A glance is enough. A tiny sign is enough. It's about trust, not control. Remember that.